From Canning Town, London, Lee Hallet.
Lee Hallet, obviously, he's a veteran. He's been in with it. Anybody and everybody, and always gives people a good test.
Yeah, very tricky. I think we see Lee last time out with Ryan Williams, another southpaw. It's quite a cagey affair. Lee, again, looks like he knows his way around the ring. He's been on the circuit plenty of times, so he knows his way around the ring.
Yeah. A fighter I know very well, Frankie Stringer. Lee Hallet gave Frankie Stringer some problems for...
Yeah. It's like you say, you want to see Levi put a stamp on this.
Put a stamp on it, show the levels.
Again, the sort of style of Levi, I know he's going to come out and have a proper go. He often does. He stays very disciplined. He's got a really nice tight guard, Levi has. Just like you say, you want to see him go through them gears.
There's a couple of losses, Levi. Michael Gomez Jr. and what was a very... That was a bit of a feisty build-up.
Yeah, I still haven't had a chance to catch up on that fight.
No.
I was actually boxing the same night as Levi was boxing that night. So, but again, sort of a cagey affair between Michael and Levi.
Yeah.
I think again Levi started quick and he should have stamped it on a little bit later on. But I'm sure these are all things his team.
He's been in at a very good level. Reece Bellotti's having a bit of a summer season in his career, and he's
definitely put on a brilliant performance with Reece Bellotti, to be fair. Put on a great performance. And then again, the Kez Ashfaq fight. A lot of people had Kez in that fight. Again, and he put on a really good performance with Kez, a former Olympian. Very silky boxer, Kez is, and Levi did brilliant with him. So
see Lee Hallet, he's one of these roadmen, Tom. You know, he's very difficult to pin down, very difficult to catch clean. You know, often hard to look good against these roadmen like Lee Hallet.
Again, just like the fight before with Chad, you've just got to take your time and be patient. Almost try and catch them as they're throwing.
As they're punching, punch when they punch.
Like you say,
certainly come to have a go tonight, Lee Hallet, by the looks of things.
Can you just like to see, try and off the jab, just try and whip the left up to the body, and I believe that'll be a shot. As Hallett's sort of circling round to his right, just try and sneak the left hook in.
Left hook into the body against the southpaw stance.
There, you've got to go to the body after that. If he goes to the body after that, looks like Hallett's coming to have a bit of a go tonight, though.
Yeah, definitely he's come to have a go.
A little bit more proactive than what he was with Ryan Williams. He sort of looked quite cagey and he was on the back foot, just making it hard work for Ryan when I see him out here last. Nice opening round for Levi at his new weight.
I suppose with Levi being a championship, a 10-round fighter, it'll take a little bit of time for him to settle in, get into full stride.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, he doesn't need to go gung-ho here. He can just take his time, build into the contest, and then, like you say, start breaking him down mid to late rounds.
Orders, 10 seconds. Seconds out.
Coming out, looking a little bit busy here straight away in the start of this second round. But again, Lee Hallet's letting those shots go.
Good
He's
shot
definitely
from
come
Hallet.
to fight tonight.
He's having the right go. He's having a proper go. Levi's just got to stay switched on here.
Lovely shot.
Again, just try and punch when Hallett's punching, because he is leaving openings and gaps. I like the teamwork from Grimsby, for Grimsby lot. Matty Teague, Andy Blackett, Dan West in the corner. They're all a tight team, and I've watched Levi coming through as an amateur. Me and Levi are actually the same age. We've boxed on shows in the amateurs in the past. Again, the team, you can tell they've got the best interest at heart for Levi, and hopefully now he can push on at this new weight and get some big opportunities, because they all deserve it, not just Levi, the whole team.
You think he was struggling a bit at the weight, Tom?
Yeah. Funnily enough, I've had conversations with Levi. He's tried different sort of nutritionists and things like that. And like you say, the weight was an issue probably in some of the fights. And again, now moving up, it'll refresh him. I think that the whole weight thing, I understand so like with the cruiserweight division and light heavy, the gap's massive. It's nearly 2 stone. It's absolutely ridiculous. I believe these lower weights, I've always been a big believer in it. If you're struggling at the weight, just move up. It's a couple of pounds. It's not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you find it can be an advantage, but it can also be a disadvantage, because you're dragging that much out of your body to make the weight.
Affects your performance.
Again, yeah, it affects your performance. You can't take a shot as well. I would never know, because again, when I was an amateur, I always used to go up weight divisions. My uncle and Callum was always a big believer in just let your body grow naturally. I understand the benefits of staying at a weight, because you're going to be the bigger opponent. You're going to be the bigger guy in the ring, but sometimes it's about performance, not about how big you are. So again, hopefully this weight will help Levi and he can kick on here. And also it'll give you that bit more pop in your shots, I believe. Like you often see when fighters go up in weight, they have a bit more pop in the shots, they're a bit more energised. They can get kids out of there. Levi in a couple of times with Bellotti, you felt like he needed to put it on Bellotti and go through the gears a little bit more, and maybe the weight was affecting him.
Maybe the weight was affecting him, because he didn't see him against Rhys Bellotti. I know Rhys Bellotti's a top-class kid, but against Rhys Bellotti, he didn't seem to have the gears to go through.
Yeah. Again, that could be what Bellotti was doing, but Levi, like you say, he'll be a lot more refreshed. And I believe when that time comes round again, when he has them opportunities, he'll know what to do in them championship round fights. Easier said than done. I've only had my first 10 round. The Levi's a championship level fighter. Like you say, it's just through watching the sport and studying it. That's what I believe Levi will go out and do.
Second up, round 3.
But I must say today, compared to the times I've seen Lee Hallet in the past, he certainly has come to fight tonight, Tom.
Yeah, definitely. I believe he's got to. With someone like Levi putting that pressure on you, sometimes the best form of defence is attack. And like you say, yeah, he's obviously known as an experienced journeyman on the road. But again, to keep someone like Levi off you, you are going to have to throw shots back. And that's what he's doing to you tonight. Like you say, sometimes Levi's just got to put a little bit more weight into that jab and then step behind it with a couple more shots. Like there, look. Right hand to the body, and then he can drop the left hook over the top off that. Try and time Lee when he's try and time him when he's coming in.
Straight after that, mixing those levels up.
like to say it's great what Carl's doing for East Midlands boxing. I mean, like
I think it's great what Carl's doing for boxing. Full stop.
Yeah. Like you say, he's giving us fighters opportunities. Again, to box sort of close to home. Where, I mean, for myself, Callum, Harvey, we're all from Boston, where it's such a small town and we're so far away from sort of any kind of local boxing. I mean, to put on a show in Newark, it's only an hour down the road. We sell out. We bring numerous Boston fans and we give them good value for the money every single time. So.
Oh, lovely body work there now from Levi.
Yeah, definitely.
Beginning to turn the screw. Beginning to work Hallet out now.
But these shows, look at the atmosphere. Levi from Grimsby, an hour away, probably longer, and he's brought all these fans out tonight. It's brilliant to see, absolutely brilliant.
Lovely body shot. That's definitely here, Hallet there.
He's a credit to his town.
I think you'll find as well with a lot of the boxers on these shows and from this area, Tom, the fans are very loyal fans. They'll go anywhere in support of the fighters.
Definitely, like you say, a local lad, young lad from his city. He's again, but he always does great numbers. But genuinely, they're not even fans. Like, he knows probably each of them. He's grown up with them all. They're all half of his mates. Do you know what I mean?
Much better round. Started
Definitely.
to find the gaps there.
He's enjoying this, Levi. Again, that weight thing, like you say, you're coming into the ring refreshed. You're enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? It's a big thing.
I've noticed that, obviously, as you know, Tom, I've seen you around the world here and there. I'm a big Liam Smith fan.
Yes.
And since he's moved to be now back at home in Liverpool training under Joe McNally, Deco Rourke, he's such a enjoying his boxing again. It sort of give him that new lease of life.
Yeah, definitely.
Which has brought him the success that he's had over the last few years.
Sometimes change is just as good. Change is just as good as the rest, and when you get the balance of them both right, it can rejuvenate a fighter and it can bring them back. So it's brilliant to see Liam. Like you say, you just want him to have a big opportunity now. I personally would like to see it at middleweight. He probably is going to stay at middleweight now.
He's at middleweight. He's got that Aaron McKenna next.
Yeah.
Which is a tricky fight. I think Liam wins the fight, but Aaron McKenna.
Yeah, he's going to be a lively.
He's really lively. Good operator.
He's lively. He's again, like you say, a good school of boxing. All of the Irish, they're all good lads. We've seen a few of them on here tonight. They've got good pedigree. They all know how to fight, and like you say, Aaron McKenna he'll pose some hard tasks for Liam, but will he experience? I think Liam will come through at the flying colours.
Yeah, it's that proven world class, isn't it?
Yeah, Keevan a Jarko. He's training with Swifty now, isn't he?
Better work from Levi now. He's starting to find his range, starting to go through the gears. I think, like I said earlier, being a championship round, 10-round fighter, he's starting to find his groove now after 3 rounds coming into this fourth.
Definitely, like I say, he's starting to pick them shots inside a lot better as well, whipping the uppercuts up. I'd like to see him just sink a few more body shots in though to Hallet, because he's obviously tough. See how well he can hold up to a good body shot from Levi. Just like there, you want to see that left up to the body come into play a little bit.
Throws some lovely work when on the inside, Levi, doesn't he?
Yeah. problem you've got, I suppose, when you are throwing that left up to the body, you could easily get caught with a short right up on the inside with a southpaw. But
he gets that lead foot across.
Yeah.
Gets that lead foot across the southpaw. Sink that left hook the body in. Again, the pressure beginning to tell now on Hallet. A bit of a stalking operation now from Giles.
How are you seeing the fight, Emma?
Yeah, Levi's doing enough to win, isn't he? He's picking his shots well. Like to see him drop to the body a little bit more. Probably push forward to get the stoppage then.
Yeah, I'd like to see him whip that left up to the body and start working the body a little bit more myself. But again, it's a new weight for Levi. I think what do you think with the weight? It's obviously it seems a lot more rejuvenated.
I think it's suiting him.
Yeah, weight's definitely suiting him. I mean, he's a veteran of the sport, Lee Hallet. He's been there, done it. He's hard as old boots, so it's a good test for him at the new weight.
And I think Lee Hallet, as I was saying to Tom earlier, he seems full of it tonight. He has come to win.
He's turned up tonight, hasn't he? He's not just going through the motions.
Yeah, not just going through the motions.
I've watched him a couple of times when he's turned up, and he does turn the gears on, doesn't he?
But I think Levi, being a championship fighter, used to the 10 rounds, this is where he's starting to come into his own. A very good fourth round.
Yeah, these are the two last rounds now. You'd like to see Levi put a proper stamp on it and, like I say, hopefully try and force a stoppage. But we'll have to see. Lee Hallet's very tough.
Certainly having a go.
No, I'm enjoying the commentary debut. It's a mad gig, isn't it?
There's blood appearing from the nose of Giles there. Blood appearing from the nose.
Of Levi. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, Lee's coming out a proper go, and again, look there, look, he's trying to chuck shots back. Again, I said to you earlier, the best form of defence is attack.
He's got that unorthodox style, Lee Hallet, isn't it? He's hard to work with at times. He stands off a bit off right, doesn't he? But he's edging in, he's looking for the openings.
I think it's just blood from the nose, Tom. Certainly been caught by Lee Hallet, who's definitely come to have a go tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely turned up to win tonight.
Sorry, Emma's distracting me. Made it a really hard night's work here, Lee Hallet has, for Levi.
You think he's won every round, Tom, Emma? Do you think he's won every round?
Yeah, I think he's won every round. Just an awkward fight.
Yeah, I think he's winning the rounds, but Lee's definitely in the rounds. They're not straightforward rounds to score, but I've got Levi winning them. Lee's definitely in them, though.
Gone speechless. Because the missus might be listening to this at home. She won't hear it anyway.
Final round. I think Lee Hallett's definitely earned his money here tonight.
Definitely. Yeah, it's been a brilliant fight, a great watch. Great to see Levi back at his new weight.
Great to see him back at his new weight, and great to see Lee Hallet having a go like this. Just shows you really the quality of some of these journeymen, as they're called, road warriors. Often quality fighters in their own right.
Yeah, a lot of them are well schooled, and they just decide to go on the road, for the money if they need to, and they're still good fighters. And when they turn up, it just goes to show they can cause a hard night for anyone.
Again,
clash of heads there.
Later tonight, obviously Tom Ramsden's on. I was looking through his box rec, and I believe he started out as a prospect. Just again, like Conor Meanwell started off as a prospect, and then again, tickets is an hard job.
There's been a clash of heads.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got a cut there.
small little cut.
The clash of heads.
On Levi's head.
Really turned into a hard night's work for Levi tonight.
Definitely. The blood will be pouring into Levi's eye here. It might make his vision a little bit blurry. Again, nothing too much to worry about though. He's won every round, and he's sticking to his boxing. He's really experienced, Levi is, so small little nick on his head won't bother him too much. See Levi really stamp his authority on this now and try and put a few shots together, sink some hard shots in.
Much better for Levi when he
you
can see the class when he's at range. Again, I say Lee Hallett's put in a great performance tonight, really come to win and really shown what he can do. Clash of heads again there earlier.
So, I was just telling the missus I'm making a commentary debut. I know they'll hear it, I'm only having a novel laugh. Not allowed to be me. Can't bring her home, mate. She's a nutter. Little girl. Oh, mate, no, she come to the gym earlier in the week. Absolutely barmy. She don't like boxing. She don't want anywhere near. Don't want to be anywhere near a boxing ring ever again. Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Can't be dealing with that.
Good end to the round now from Levi. Finishing strong, sealing what has been a really good performance and actually a really entertaining fight tonight.
Definitely, yeah, Lee Hallett's definitely his money's worth here.
Fantastic fight from both guys.
Fight. Come and have a proper go, Lee Hallet did there tonight.
Brilliant fight, that. Oh. Here we go then, just waiting for the results. Pretty confident it's going to be a Levi Giles win, but Hallet definitely had his moments.
Yeah, it'll be a Levi Giles shutout win, but again, Lee Hallet's tough as old boots. Proper made his money's worth here tonight.
Well done to Levi Giles, and a massive respect to Lee Hallet, putting a hell of a performance there.
Great sportsmanship shown between the two as well.
Love to see it.